It really is hard to find anybody in central Illinois who hasn't heard about the trial, and for some, it can bring up terrible memories.
Yeah, for others, it may bring up fears. Whatever the reaction, there are places you can go for help. And we continue our team coverage now. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in the newsroom. So, Courtney, this trial hits home for many, no matter who you are.
Yes, Paul, and that's because Zhang was a classmate, a daughter, a fiance, and a friend. And if all those things make it hard for you to process this at all, you're not alone.
The details were just so vivid that I think everyone's world gets rocked.
Another day of the Brent Christensen trial means another day of brutal details. Details that can be hard to process.
It's either something where people remember something bad that happened to them, or they thank heaven it wasn't me, or my friend, or my relative.
Prosecutors said Christensen lured Zhang into his car by pretending to be a police officer. He tried the same tactic with another girl earlier that day, but she refused. They also described how he raped and killed Zhang. Detail after detail of this case make it something almost everyone can relate to in some way, because it sounds like it could have happened to anyone.
I think there's also a collective sense of there was something evil in our community.
Centers like rape advocacy, counseling, and education services are trained to respond to anyone who's struggling with what they're hearing.
We are gearing up to be able to take extra hotline calls in the next few days.
Even if you aren't sure what help you're looking for, they'll help you get where you need to go.
Sometimes people call and they say, I'm not sure why I'm calling you, but I'm upset about X and Y. And we can be a supportive listener.
They want people to know there's no shame in needing someone to talk to.
If anyone needs us, they should feel free to call. We'll be there 24/7.
Now here's proof that what's in the news impacts people watching at home. During the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, racists say their calls in their hotline tripled. And if you're not comfortable with reaching out for help, there are also ways they say you can help yourself deal with stress. One example is spending time with something that calms you down. That could be a pet or a friend, or even just doing any kind of activity that comforts you. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
It's good to know that help is available and out there. Courtney, thanks.